So they call me Business Builder Bees. That's because I build multiple businesses. So let me tell you a little bit about some of the companies I own and how they came about. When I left my corporate job, my 9 to 5, I started out in e-commerce, all right? And through that, I was private labeling products and I was selling them on Amazon FBA. Then I identified a need that other private label sellers had, dealing with China, dealing with the supply chain. So I perfected it for myself and then made it into a business. So that was one of my second most profitable businesses as well. Seller Kai. Seller Kai handles all of the supply chain needs that you have on the China side. Shipping, inspections, dealing with suppliers, everything. Then as I went into another form of e-commerce, drop shipping, I realized how important marketing was. So in my company, I had a marketing department, right, in my e-commerce company. And then as it got really good, really proficient at marketing concepts, I spun it out and it became another company that I own, Domani Digital. So all of my IG, all my graphics, all the videos that you see, Domani Digital handles it for me. I'm a client of my own company. Then, as I was launching more and more companies, I realized that one great way to hire people within the company at a lower cost, to keep your costs low while you're just building it up, was hiring VAs from the Philippines. But it's not just about just hiring them. It's really hard and difficult to vet and find the right ones. Then you have to make sure that you are also managing them and creating a corporate culture. So as I perfected that in my HR department, spun it out, and now we have ATAC Solutions, which not only does it manage all of the different companies I have from an HR perspective, but it also has external clients where we staff VAs to these clients. Then I also have one of my favorite companies, Dominicus Motors. That's where I actually rent out cars, exotic cars, to customers. Right? So now I get to buy these exotic cars, turn them from a liability into an asset, and get to drive and have a little bit of fun with it too while I'm making money. Right? So if you ever want to rent a car in the South Florida area, I'm your guy. On top of all of that, I think which is one of my real favorite companies is Capital Bees. Capital Bees is my financial arm. All of these other companies, I needed to figure out creative ways of getting funding in my businesses to start them up quickly. And credit is the foundation of all of that. So Capital Bees, I mastered it and then made that a service for everybody else. We can help you to get business funding. We can help you to stack multiple types of business funding so that you get the most funding possible with no documents at all. And most recently, I've created the Business Builders Institute. Since I've been teaching people all of my concepts on how to start businesses, what business models are actually the strongest, how to scale them with processes, systems, and people, funding, everything that's kind of a piece of all of the other companies. That all goes into the Business Builders Institute, where I teach others how to do it as well. Not to mention I have some others like Sakota Life Care, which is my healthcare, home healthcare business, and a few others. But you get the idea now that I found vertical integration and horizontal integration in order to create these businesses. They were just spin-offs of things that I was already doing within my business. And the car one, the exotic car one isn't a spin-off, but it was something that I identified that was a need in the market and very creative way of doing business. So I hope this inspires you when you're sitting there thinking, oh, I don't even know what business to get into. I didn't know either. Just kind of came, just kind of followed the flow of things and then eventually ended up in these. But make sure you figure out something that you master for yourself, that maybe you could be a service for others. Let's go.